We've seen how the President Joko Widodo cut down bureaucracy levels to ease the investment and, of course, trade. Do you think these policies so far have positively impacted Indonesia?
Absolutely. Nobody likes red tapeism. Nobody likes hiccups. Nobody likes, process to be delayed. People in these tempestuous and turbulent times, they want agility and they want quick results. And government has tried her best to deliver economic outcomes. Not easy, but still they have managed it pretty well. So delivering economic outcomes, engaging with global investors, which is the key, keeping them, up to date, what is happening in the economy, how the government is managing COVID, what they are coming out with the investment program, the infrastructure, what policy framework they're coming up with, manufacturing in terms of technology and other sectors. So that, is important for those global investors who are looking at it from a macro perspective. Not only that, global investors will only enter the country when the confidence of local investors is high.
Okay. Now, talking about the global investors, we do know that President Joko Widodo's government focus is to boost the investment in Indonesia. So do you think Indonesia still have, interesting sectors and also opportunities for global investors?
Absolutely. You have a lot of opportunities in all the sectors, especially in commodities, especially in manufacturing. These are the key, and manufacturing is a backbone for any economy. So overall, I think the government has done pretty good job. Yes, there are hiccups, there are structural and cyclical issues. It's happening everywhere.
Okay, but what kind of challenges that investors face when investing in Indonesia in your point of view, Mr. Sean?
I think one of the issues that we have come across is, in terms of productivity. So human resource still needs to upgrade the skill set in terms of technology and in terms of communication. So labor force, once they acquire technology, once they have good communication skills, yes, Indonesia will be on the growth path. And if you pick up PwC report, by 2030, Indonesia will become the 8th largest economy of the world in terms of GDP size. So I think in the next 5 to 10 years, technology will be driving the growth for many economies. And tech-savvy labor force will be the key for many economies, to drive the economy and to bring economic confidence at the macro level.